He'll bring it out. It's Hoffman. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So NC State's offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting that these...
Turning on the Jets! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Quickly complete. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. NC State now operating from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. High the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Meredith. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Throws to the back. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to power it in. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The Hokies line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it looking for a first. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. Past the 30. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Bowling Green. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The play-action fake. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And he's brought down after a nice game. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Meredith. And the defense drags him down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fights off the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They'll ride the hot hand. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the air, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Hokies love when they have that dynamic, electric threat in the running game at quarterback.
And their offenses go to a different gear, a different level when the Hokies find that trigger man with that really good athletic ability, and they just feature them and things go great.
On the move, it's White. Spins away from the defender. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Now the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going for 6. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And the field goal unit is on the field. Dead center perfect. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Crosses the 30. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He shanked it. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Kick is in the air. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Fires complete on the crosser. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They kick it away on 4th down. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He's got his man across the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's White. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Selden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he's going to take it into
tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Oregon State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Huffman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Huffman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Under fire. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You've got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grab near the marker. It's Peoples. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The give on the option. Spins away from the defense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Leaves it with the back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Hokies are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. With the catch, it's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Boston. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run it from the gun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Gives it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Pulls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Looking for a crease. It's Pringle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Green. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Hokies in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
They'll try the run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. NC State trying to dial up a 3rd down conversion to open the 4th. To the air, it's Bailey. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Quick pass to the left. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. Oh, he's still got more. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies have this offense rolling. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And here in the fourth quarter, this game is tied.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Finds his tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That puts them on top here in the fourth.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Boston. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's busted. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. At the 45 on his way. And an explosive play. Has him on the move. And he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Give to the back. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll give it to him again. Past the 30. It's a running touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Completes it in the middle. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Boston. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Boston. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. NC State going up tempo. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This is what you do in the backyard. You never do it in the middle of the game. It's always final drive, clock winding. Got to have a score. Offense down 1 possession. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And they spike it to stop the clock. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.